very solid fantasy player at this point. Stephen Ridley, another nice game, and somehow got 20 points out of Josh Gordon.
Yeah, Josh Gordon, nice plug and play there. 20 points, two catches, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of guys on the bye as well, with Tony Romo and Calvin Johnson, Des Bryant, and Jason Witten. So he did a pretty good job getting a lot of your bye weeks out of the way there and still putting up a good number.
Yeah, good job, Phil. I'll give you a compliment. The last game on the board, the Hong Kong Cavs against VIP. Hong Kong won 130 to 116. Interesting little factoid here, Zach. The trade between these two teams last week, Tony Gonzalez for Ryan Williams, won the week for Hong Kong, or I guess you can say lost the week for VIP. Tony G scores 18 points, Ryan Williams scores 0. You flip-flop that, that's a 36-point swing. That's a win. That would be a win for VIP.
Well, and also Ryan Williams is out for the year, so that, just like we say, another kick in the dick.
That's 2 kicks in the dicks for those of you listening.
Yep.
Yeah, out for the year, not good, not a good trade, but, rookie mistake maybe, I don't know. And that pretty much wraps it up for last week's matchups, unless there's anything you're trying to get out.
I think we have a couple of trades to announce coming up, and I think certain teams, like VIP on Swole, the aforementioned Cressini's team, will be getting a little bit better, and I think Brutal Deluxe is going to be adding to his repertoire as well. So
interesting.
Stick around.
Wait and see.
Stop everything. Seek shelter. Run for the hills. We have ourselves breaking news from the world of the Dynasty.
That's right, folks. We do have breaking news, and Zach, you kind of alluded to it right before that little breaking news stuff, the music, the jingle, yeah. A couple trades in the works. We got 3 trades on board here. Numero uno, number 1, the Hong Kong Cavs is getting Brian Hartline. They traded for Brian Hartline.
That's
like
correct.
The white guy in the Dolphins. Or is that a different Brian Hartline?
The little spick stash, yeah, that's him.
Okay, well, he's getting Brian Hartline.
Right, what's his name?
Brian the Hitman Hartline.
Yeah, that's right.
He's actually trading with you.
Yep.
And you're getting Ty Hilton, T.Y. Hilton, the Hilton, and a 9th round pick. So in essence, it's really Hartline for a 9th round pick. Throwing in Ty Hilton, not bad.
No, it pains me to see the Hitman go, but for a guy picked up off the free agent list, I'll take a 9th round pick.
Yeah, that's pretty good workings there by you. I don't know what that means. Trade number 2.
This is a big one.
This is a big one. Also you, I think I might have just said that. You are trading away Maurice Jones-Drew and Mike Wallace and a 9th round pick. And in return, you are receiving a 2nd round pick and a 5th round pick from Brutal Deluxe.
Yeah, this team this year for me just wasn't getting it done, and there was really no upside to go here. So it was time to sell. I wanted to be one of the first ones to really hit the trade market and get everybody while they're fresh. So that's what this is all about.
Fresh to death.
Yeah, fresh to death.
That's pretty good. I mean, you're 1-4, Coach. Not really going anywhere, it looks like. So
I had a good week last week, so
that is true. So that's 2 trades for you. The 3rd trade we have here, Brutal Deluxe again, that's his 2nd, is getting Larry Fitzgerald. And that's right, that means he's trading with Boston Lager's rookie coach Ben Green. So it's Fitzgerald for Dom Hickson and a 6th round pick. So Ben is getting Brutal's 6th round pick and Dom Hickson for Larry Fitzgerald. Zach, what do you think?
I think Ben might have been able to get a little bit more here. Don't know how much he reached out for about Fitzgerald, but as far as Brutal's concerned, just taking a look at his team right now, we started Dominic Hickson, who was, his reps will be significantly lowered once Nix comes back, and Amendola almost died last week, and he's going to be out for a little while.
True statement.
Yeah, he's got Donnie Avery, Brandon LaFell, so this is a significant upgrade on his receiving core, and throwing Jones-Drew as well, and that's now a pretty formidable team. As long as he gets Joe Flacco out of there, he's a bum. Yeah,
Joe Flacco stinks. Definitely makes his 5-0 team look even that much better. And wait a minute! We have super breaking news.
That's right, bub.
Super duper breaking news. We got another trade.
Just completed in the last 20 minutes.
What is this trade you speak of?
It is between myself and rookie coach Chris Heaney of VIP on Swole. We have VIP acquiring Steve Smitch, the Baltimore Ravens defense, and Black Doug Martin, as well as a 5th-round pick in exchange for a 4th-round pick and a 6th-round pick.
God, it seems like you're giving up an awful lot for you're giving a 5th-round pick and then only getting a 4th and a 6th for all those guys.
Yeah, basically my main goal here was to move up into the 4th round and get another pick. I don't see myself getting too much value out of Smitch and Baltimore defense later in this year, trade-wise. So, he wanted to throw them in at the end, and for me to move up to the 4th round, it was worth it. A little controversial, I know, but I'm willing to take the risk.
Well, we'll see next year. That 4th-round pick comes around. If you draft someone, decent enough.
I'm taking Pierre Garçon, I'm telling you right now.
You are a big P.D. Garçon fan.
Love me some Pete Garçon. Yeah, I don't plan on trading him this year, but if anybody's looking for a good kicker who missed 2 field goals the other night, or a guy like Brandon Bolden who gets about 5 carries a game, let me know.
Is it possible that you keep Pierre Garçon?
No, that will not be possible.
Okay, all right.
Now, let's take a look into the future with next week's matchups.
All right, in week 6 here in the Dynasty, we go back to playing divisional games, which are getting a little bit more important now that we're getting, a little deeper into the season. The first game here on the slate, we got the Scoopers against VIP on Swole. We have the Pig Newtons against the Senators, Brutal Deluxe against the Hong Kong Cavs, Boston Loggers against the Amber Alerts. That should be a riveting game.
Yeah, toilet bowl number 1 right there.
Handy Quacks at Yellow Peril.
Toilet bowl number 2.
And Soul Glow against myself, the Bubblegum Shrimp. Zach, if you had to pick one game here as your game of the week, what would it be?
There's a couple good games here, but I think you really have to look at Riverdale Scoopers versus VIP on Swole. This is pretty much going to determine that division. Let's be honest. If Cheney loses that one, Coach Cooper has a huge stranglehold in that division.
That's true. If Heaney loses, he'll be 3-3.
Yeah. In second place in the division.
That's true. That's true. So that's a big game for everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
A couple other good games here. I think Brutal against Hong Kong. That's 5-0 against 3-2.
Yeah, that'll be a good game as well.
That'll might even. That's almost the same scenario in the other division, in my division.
Phil's 4-1. So.
I forgot about Phil. I always forget about Phil.
Side note on the VIP on Swole Riverdale Scoopers game, Coach Heaney will be playing without his best player, Drew Brees. So, good time for Riverdale Scoopers to catch VIP on Swole this week.
Wow, interesting. Interesting that's how that happens.
Yeah. I'm sure he didn't look at the schedule beforehand or anything.
Interesting. Anyway, good thing Eric is down here. Whoops. He's not very happy with us, folks. That's okay. We don't mind. Just a couple other tidbits for you, little niblets to nibble on. The Newtons. Yeah, I said it. The Pig Newtons is 9-7 against the Senators all time. They go way back.
It's a good niblet, bub.
It is a good niblet. Brutal Deluxe is 3-1 against the Hong Kong Cavs all time.
Nibble on that, folks.
And myself, I am 4-4 against Brian, so he in turn is 4-4 against me.
Wow.
See how that works?
Great stat. You guys are 500 against each other.
500 against each other. So that's something to look out for. Those are some of the better games this week. No one really cares about your game anymore.
No, especially me.
That's okay. That's all right. There's always next year. One more little niblet, another little niblet for you.
Yeah.
The Senators needs 81 points to hit 10,000 all time. So now the question becomes, he's been playing well recently, but I guess I'll put it over under 81 points for the Senators this week.
I would have to, without looking at the matchups for his players, I would say he's probably going to go over that this week. He's been pretty solid, 150 points, followed up by 122. So.
Well, he did have like 70 3 weeks in a row.
Well, it happens. You can't all be putting up 52 every week.
What, shit?
Yep.
Sometimes.
Now it is time fucking right, it's time.